welcome back to my channel. The struggle is real with Jamie, the makeup nurse. Today is First Impressions Friday and Flower Beauty. And today's Doughnut Day, Moonshine Day, Veggie Burger Day, Start Over Day, and Gingerbread Day. And today's look is about trying something new or falling back on some reliable favorites like Flower Beauty. If you want to join the Pajama Club, hit that subscribe button, sit back, get comfy, and let's get started. But first, the riddle. I'm round and sweet with a hole in the middle, covered in glaze. Can you solve this riddle? Comment down below. Okay, we're going to start with this Misho Beauty eye palette. And these are the colors. And I kind of like it because it has some shimmer shades and matte shades. And it's 5 pans. So let's see what we can start off with. Let's start with this shade here. They don't have names, so we'll start with this light shade. See, yep, there's the transition. I wish it had names. It does have a lot of fallout, or the, I'm drawing a blank of what it's called. A lot of powder. It's okay though. And this is a light shade, so I'm not surprised you have to kind of build it up a little bit. Okay, let's use this brown shade. I was gonna go in with the darker one, but you know what? Let's go in with this one. I did kind of mess up there, but that's alright. It'll all be fixed in the end. Yeah, look at how much powder. Okay, let's use this shade. Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to save that as highlight. Let's go in with this shade. It's a weekend, so I can try whatever I want. That's why I picked this video to do today. One, it takes more time. So I'd rather do it on a weekend when I do have more time. I'm not rushing to work. It is pretty though. Here we're going to use the Lower East Side Felt Tip Liquid Eyeliner. I think it's the kind that I want, that I use. Okay. it is the kind that I like. Okay, now we're going to use this NARS Light Reflecting Foundation in the shade Light 2. This is my first NARS foundation that I've ever tried. I have quite a few NARS products that I've gotten out of my Ipsy, but never foundation or concealer. So I'm excited to try both of these that I got in my Ipsy this month. I'm assuming it's not supposed to be full coverage because it's light reflecting, which I see some things coming through, which is fine. And then we're going to use the NARS Radiant Creamer Concealer in the shade Light 2. But I do like it so far. Neither one of them I think is full coverage, and it feels kind of like lightweight, so which is good for especially like if I was going to go outside in this hot Florida sun, which is good. Alright, I don't have a new blush, so we're going to use this Flower Beauty Blush Balm, the shade Bitten. And that might have been even way too much, because this is so pigmented. but that's okay. We'll get it blended. Okay, we're going to use this blush cream and powder. It says cream and powder, but I'm going to use it for our powder. Let's see which one. This is, oh, this says it's cream and this one says it's powder. Yeah, and it doesn't have the name on it. Oh, Ciele. Okay, last week I had a hard time getting this open, so I worked on it and I got it open. This is the Formula Z Lavender Soft Focus Setting Powder. But I only could get this side undone, so I'm going to put, ooh, that was a lot. And actually, since this is just like kind of shaped like this, I'm going to use this brush for all over, and then I'll use that for my T-zone. I just inhaled a lot of the powder. I think I smell something. Maybe like lavender. That'll be cool. Add to my Scented Saturday. Okay, now I'm going to use this for my T-zone. Kind of works good for under the eyes. I guess. I mean, I kind of like these brushes a little bit better. Not as so pointed, but it did work good for under the eyes. So I might have a new brush. Alright, I'm going to use the Heat Wave Luminous Bronzer in the shade Sunswept M1 by Flower Beauty. And I have a new bronzer. So, see how pigmented that blush is? And I used just a small amount. And I even put powder over it to mute it down. And it is still shining through, which is fine. I wonder what that noise was. I have my sign on my door. So it shouldn't be housekeeping trying to come in. Blend. I think they said it was supposed to be a blush brush, so let's try it with blush. This is the Flower Pots by Flower Beauty in the shade Sweet Pea PB1, since I don't have a new blush. I do like it. So under the eyes and a blush. I kind of like both. Okay. Okay, then I have this Toy Factory Ultra Shimmer Niacinamide Highlighter Palette. So, let me get this opened. Let's try this shade here, which is Baby Girl Pale Gold. Or is it? No, New Year Amber Gold. No, it's got to be the Baby Girl. No, this is darker. So it's New Year. It's just opposite. I hate it when it's on the back. Points off for that. Oh, I kind of like this for this too. It is pretty. Okay, we're going to use the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Definer Triangular Brow Pencil in the shade Taupe. Oh, kind of like this. My brows are so messed up. I gotta get them done for before the wedding. Gotta get my hair done before the wedding. Oh, so much I gotta do. But my parents are coming the day this video goes up here to Florida. So I'm gonna, and then they're gonna come on Friday when this video goes up, and then they are going to go to Orlando, and so I'm gonna go with them to Orlando for the weekend and come back obviously for work. Okay, let's go back in this middle shade. So it's gonna be a busy weekend because my aunt and uncle are coming. Can't wait to see them. I haven't seen them in forever. You know, and they're my godparents too, and you know, they're getting older. My parents are getting older. Okay, now we're going to use the Bella Pierre Cosmetics Waterproof It Black Volume Mascara. Ooh, I like the packaging. I like the brow stuff on how it went on. I just need my brows fixed. That's not the product's fault. That's my brows just I like it. It's going on so nice. And I usually don't like the bigger wands because it's harder to get my lower lashes, but it went really nice. I do like it. And look at my lashes. I like it. Impressed. Okay, then we are going to use the Shades by Shan, the brow gel. I don't really use brow gel, but we're gonna try it. And this does say it's clear, so. Actually, I might start using some brow gel. I need to start doing that. Okay. I used this lip liner last time. I forget which one I actually used. Put it back. I must put it back in. Or is there? Were there 3? Oh yeah, 3. So there was a trio. I don't know what color this is, so I'm just gonna pick one. Let's pick the brown. This is Beauty Value in the shade Pure Poppy. I like how it goes on. I liked it last week too. I wish the color was a little darker, but that's okay. I liked how it went on. Oh, last week I used this shade, Sweet Suki. So next week I have one more to try. All right, let's use this YSL Candy Glaze Glossy Shine Lip Gloss Stick. So, love the packaging. Oh, it kind of clicks. This actually might be perfect shade. Oh my gosh. I always do that. I don't know how I get so lucky. Because I don't even pay attention. But maybe that's a good thing, because if I paid attention, I probably wouldn't even do as good of a batch, because I'm not good at that kind of stuff. All right, I think we are done. I lied, we're not. We got to finish our eyes. We're going to use this shade here and put some highlight. How could I almost forgot to finish the eye look. Alright, and last but not least, we're going to use the Flower Seal the Deal Hydrating Setting Spray. This is almost gone, which is fine because I have another Flower Beauty one. I think that's broken, and I can put it in this bottle. Oh, I think I got it in my eye. Alright, I liked everything. I wish this palette had, since it was all Nutris, it had the names on, or even names on the palette, but on the palette, I wish the names on this, it was beautiful highlight, but I wish the names were not on the back. I wish it was on the palette itself. It just makes it easier for me. I liked the foundation and the concealer. I don't think it's meant to be fully full coverage, which is great. It's fine. I liked that brush more than I thought I was going to, so I'm going to try the other side next time. The brow, the mascara, the gel, and all that, liked it. Mascara, I was afraid with it getting the stuff getting in my eye that it was going to transfer, and it didn't, especially because it got wet and then, you know, squeezing my eye shut, but it didn't transfer, so that's good. Hey, it was waterproof. The eyeliner, the lip liner, the lip gloss, almost a perfect match. So yeah, I'm happy with today. I wish I was going to work now. All right, so before we go, we are going to do this day in history. On June 5th, 1783, the Montgolfier brothers successfully conducted the first public demonstration of a hot air balloon lifting a smoke-filled paper and silk balloon 1,000 feet in the air in Annonay, France. 1851, Harriet Beecher Stowe's anti-slavery novel Uncle Tom's Cabin. Oh, that's what I We had to read that in school. That was a good one. Began its serialized publication in the abolitionist newspaper, The National Era. 1947, U.S. Secretary of State George C. Marshall outlined the Marshall Plan to provide extensive economic aid to war-torn European nations. In 1967, the Six-Day War erupted in the Middle East as Israeli forces launched a surprise preemptive strike against Egypt, Syria, and Jordan. 1968, presidential candidate Robert F. Kennedy was shot by Sirhan at the Ambassador Hotel in Los Angeles, passing away the following day. 1981, the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention published the very first report identifying a mysterious immune deficiency disease, which was later named AIDS. Some birthdays in 1723. Adam Smith, the Scottish economist and philosopher, often cited as the father of economics, author of The Wealth of Nations. 1883, John Maynard Keynes, the highly influential British economist whose theories fundamentally changed macroeconomics. 1878, Pancho Villa, the controversial Mexican revolutionary general and politician. 1932, Christy Brown, the Irish author, painter, and poet who wrote the acclaimed autobiography, My Left Foot. 1971, Mark Wahlberg, the American actor, producer, and former rapper. I love him. 1975, Angelina Jolie, the Oscar-winning American actress, filmmaker, and humanitarian. Some unfortunate deaths. In 1798, Giacomo Casanova, the famous Italian adventurer, author, and explorer. 1941, Wilhelm II, the last German emperor and king of Prussia. 2004, Ronald Reagan, the 40th president of the U.S. and former actor who died at age 93. 2010, John Wooden, the legendary American collegiate basketball player and head coach for UCLA. In 2018, Kate Spade, the successful and trend-setting American fashion designer known for her signature handbags. I never owned one of them, but I have seen them and they look really nice. Well, for Start Over Day, we started over, and this is our final look. So that's it for First Impressions Friday. Don't forget to like, follow, and let me know what I should try next. And the quote for today is from T.S. Eliot: "Every moment is a fresh beginning." And remember, don't wake up and choose violence, choose kindness. See you next Friday. Bye!